Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here in today's reading. So I had just actually finished a reading a few minutes ago, and I was going ahead and cleansing my space and the cards and everything, right? But when I lit my palo, I was seeing some black smoke, and I know sometimes black smoke can be an indication of black magic, spells, something like that in general. So I kind of just wanted to pull some cards to see what that might have been about. But we have the Six of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Six of Swords. So the message I was really getting behind that is I feel like you are about to receive some sort of justice or some sort of favorable outcome, okay? Because I feel like with this with the Six of Pentacles, it's usually like an equal give and take to me, but with this huge scale and how there's literally 3 pentacles on each scale, it's balanced, right? So a sign of Libra here, you might be a Libra, or you could be connected to a Libra that is involved in this. But I just really feel like justice is about to be handed to you, okay? And I feel like it's because you stayed strong. You persevered. You continue to have like your willpower, your strength, your personality, your perseverance, all of that. You still pushed through. No matter what you were dealing with, whatever obstacle, challenge, you allowed yourself to be guided to calmer days, better times, okay? The Six of Swords is literally being guided. It also talks about your intuition, and it also talks about moving from rough waters to calm waters. Some of you guys may be traveling, or you may want to travel, you may need to travel, you might feel guided to relocate, because depending on what this is, whatever happened, it caused you to experience a lot of grief, paranoia, insomnia, anxiety, depression, okay? This Nine of Swords energy is somebody who's in despair, who's suffering. Somebody could be having nightmares or feeling haunted by their dreams or scared about something. But I feel like, yeah, it's like whatever happens, it's like you were being put in this energy, but regardless of how you were being put in here, you still had the strength. You still overcame, okay? And now because of that, you are going to receive a favorable outcome. And you could intuitively know this. Oh, yeah, the truth. It is the truth right now, yeah. Because under the Nine of Swords, we have the Priestess, yeah. With the Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah. Whew. Let's see, what did you have to be strong for? What did you have to overcome? Okay, so we have the Chariot, okay, so forward movement or just moving forward. You could be getting a new car, or something could have, there could have been a car accident? Maybe you had to overcome something happening. Maybe if it wasn't a car accident, there could have just been issues with traveling, issues with moving, relocating. Yeah, like I said, if it wasn't a car accident, maybe just something unexpected happened with your car and you had to put it in the shop, or you couldn't get to places, maybe you needed to use an Uber or ask people for help. But we also have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, you're moving forward to a new beginning, and it's going to be a passionate new beginning. It's going to be something you'll love, okay? Or it'll re-spark passion in your life. Yeah, you had the strength to overcome and move forward regardless of what happened, especially if there was a prior injustice. And now because of your strength, your courage, your perseverance, you're being given or gifted exactly this balance, whatever justice or whatever is happening for you. It's this Ace of Wands. This is going to be a passionate new beginning, like I said. So this could be a new job, a new relationship, a new hobby. It's like just something's gonna happen that's gonna re-spark or reignite your passion, especially with this volcano like exploding. It's like there's gonna be so much like exploding or happening on like being revealed. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Okay, tell me more about this. What did you have to be strong? Yeah, whatever this was, you had to balance out your energy, or you had to continue to remain balanced out. If you already know how to balance out your energy, it's like whatever this was, whatever was going on really tested your patience. I feel like it really tested like what you've learned, or like, especially if you've been trying to change, it's like maybe things were happening to you where it's like it was testing how you would have normally responded to it versus how you are actually trying to respond to it now, if that makes sense. So it's like, for example, maybe in the past, if somebody said a slick comment to you, maybe you would have been quick to like just tell them off, you know what I mean? And maybe that's you acknowledging that that's the old you, and you've had to overcome by continuing to balance out your energy. So then it's like the next time, like with gaining that awareness, it's like the next time somebody says a slick comment to you, it's like now you have the awareness to choose between acting like very quickly and just telling them off, or staying in a balanced energy and just being like, okay, that's cool, and keep it moving, you know, exactly, keep it moving with the Chariot. Yeah, whatever this was, this truly tested your patience or just your overall strength. Because I'm also picking up on, like, you could have been dealing with somebody that was always like, like always like trying to like get a reaction or start something, you know what I mean? And it's like before, giving into that and giving them that reaction made them happy, you know what I mean? But it's like now it's like you can tell like, oh, they're trying to act, they're trying to start something up right now. Okay, I'm gonna stay balanced because I know if I give them a reaction, it's gonna cause things to, exactly. Also 686, that could resonate for you. Let's see. Yeah, this was very intense, difficult, like, this wasn't easy, y'all. But you still persevered. And no matter what energies were testing you, like, I feel like people were trying to say, like, because apparently they knew, like, how you used to act. It's like, because of how you used to be, it's like people are still keeping that view or image or that perspective of you when it's like you've grown, you've evolved, you've overcome, you're not that same person anymore, but people are still judging you and trying to get reactions or like the same, like they're trying to bring you back to like how you used to be, but it's like you've clearly overgrown or evolved from that. Yeah, exactly. With the Star and the Death here, you have truly transformed your energy. You have been healing. You have been doing the work. You have been taking action. You have been, like I said, persevering, overcoming, doing it all. With the Star, this is literally like hopes, dreams, wishes, manifestation, healing. Okay? And with the Death too, like it's a permanent ending, but it's also like a transformation. Let's see. I want to see what this transformation involved. Yeah, okay, for some of you guys, it could have been related to your independence, your confidence, your self-esteem, how you view yourself. Maybe you used to be a pushover, allow people to just kind of pressure you or say different things, but it's now you're like, Yeah, exactly. Something's ending so that way you can receive abundance, prosperity. You can be triumphant. You know what I mean? This card always reminds me of Hercules for some reason. But yeah, like literally we have two aces here. So exactly, you're about to have a brand new beginning that's going to be passionate for you, but it's also going to be long lasting and very prosperous. Because the Ace of Coins, like this is a divine blessing from the universe. Yeah, and it's protected. With the two aces here, that's an automatic yes for me. So this is just confirmation. Like if you're asking yourself something, yes, it's a yes. or at least for whoever that resonates for. Yeah, these two blessings, either these two blessings or this whole entire blessing, this manifestation, whatever, it's being protected. You might already be having to like fight off all these different energies or these different people that are still trying to come at you. Like, exactly. Yeah, because I just feel like too with this Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Eight of Pentacles underneath it, it's like you've been working hard. Like, you've been trying to either just put in the work, you've been taking action, you're trying to master something, like maybe you're just spending long hours doing, you know, studying, working, whatever it is. And it's like, because you're doing the work and doing all of that, you're being protected. But also maybe you're trying to defend your work. That could be for some of you guys if this is work related, like maybe somebody was stealing your work or trying to copy your work or something like that. Let's just get final messages for the viewer. What is a final message the viewer needs to know? Oh wow, we have the Nine of Swords again with the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is saying, because the Nine of Swords, like I said, it's somebody who's like in despair and who's suffering. Yeah, here's the Justice. Didn't I say that? Yeah. But the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something, because the Eight of Cups, it's like you've spent 8 out of 10 cups there. So if you would have spent a little bit more time on whatever this is, it would have reached the 10 of Cups, and that's like my Disney card for happily ever after. But it's like, it's to the point where it's like, I feel like something caused you so much stress, anxiety, worry, depression, nightmares, like something haunting, like it's literally causing you to walk away. No matter like how much you have invested, it's causing more grief, or there's more negativity being brought towards you than there is positive things. And it's like you're having to exactly still have the strength to overcome all of this, when it's like, do you know that meme? There's like a meme or something, I think, where it's like there's like a rope, and like somebody's holding the rope, and it says something about like sometimes it's easier to just let go or release than trying to hold on, because like if you hold on, the person's hands are like bleeding from holding on to the rope too tightly. I feel like that's kind of what I'm picking up on, is like you were trying to maybe hold on to something or make something work or keep going with something, but it got to the point where you realized that it was causing you more grief, stress, worry, anxiety, all of that, than it was actually helping you. And so I feel like once it kind of got to that point, you decided, okay, it's time to walk away. Yeah, exactly. But with the Justice, like how I said, you're about to receive justice or a favorable outcome, because again, here's the Seven of Wands again with the Eight of Pentacles again. So exactly, your justice is that you are being protected through this situation, or you already have, like, you've already been protected through all of this, but you're continuing to be protected through all of this. And like your karma, your good karma, your payout for this is receiving a favorable outcome, receiving either, like I said, 2 different blessings or opportunities, or new beginnings. If not 2, definitely at least 1, you know what I mean? Like I said, this is also confirmation for you that something is a yes, if that resonates with your story. But like I said, still, like if this is work related, your work is protected, okay, because of like what you're doing, okay? You have continued to remain balanced. So now if anybody else is trying to come at you in some type of way, it's just being reversed back to them. Because yeah, this could also talk about your home, your stability, your environment, something like that. That would make sense too, because what I was picking up on with the Six of Swords earlier was like having to travel or relocate, possibly move. But anywho, so let's get some advice for the viewer. What is the advice, please? What can the viewer do moving forward? What is the advice for this situation? Seven of Cups. Okay, tell me more about this Seven of Cups. Okay, So what I'm getting from this is we have the Seven of Cups, but we also have the Palace of Swords. So the Seven of Cups, what I was picking up on is like, yeah, kind of like a smoke and mirrors type of thing, or like there's a lot of confusion or illusion, okay? But with the Palace of Swords, it's like, it's telling you to like, the advice is to gain complete and total clarity, okay? Be completely honest with yourself. What do you know to be true and what do you know not to be true? Whatever is true for you, that is what you need to believe, and there cannot be any illusion or confusion around that. Obviously there will be confusion about like the things that you don't know, but obviously like, yeah, if somebody, like for example, if somebody is trying to tell you something and you're confused on if it's the truth or not, well, what are the facts? What do you know to be true and what don't you know to be true? Because I feel like there's still some sort of like confusion or illusion or something being like sent your way, which is still kind of causing this Nine of Swords energy. But at the same time, the Seven of Cups is, your advice is you have more options than you realize, and that's also the truth. But it might be with the Palace of Swords, like what I'm getting is I feel like this is very like internal, okay? So it's like how I said, what do you know to be true and what don't you know? And don't allow anybody else's opinions, beliefs, or anything else to sway what you know deep inside to be true. But also, like how I said, your advice as well is you have more options than you realize, because exactly, you're gaining your environment, like your environment in general is showing you the truth. It's showing you the deception of who's the snake, who's the spider, what's helping you grow, who's the angel, who's your soulmate. You know what I mean? Like your environment, based off of how people communicate, behave, their attitudes, things like that. Like you can tell already a lot within your environment regarding like the people, places, things, all of that, okay? But wow, yeah, so we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. So like your advice as well is like, you're going to, again, this is the third, so the only thing we are missing is the Ace of Swords, but we already saw that earlier as being confirmed for something with the truth. So like you have 3 out of 4 aces showing, like again, you could have up to 3 different new beginnings or opportunities. If not one, it's going to be one whole combined of like where it's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Your cup is going to be fulfilling with love, gratitude, all of that. It's also going to re-spark. I keep saying re-spark, like I'm trying to combine re-spark and reignite. I'm so sorry, but I keep meaning to say like it's going to re-spark or reignite passion in your life, and it's also going to be long lasting, so it's going to be very prosperous and abundant for you. Excuse me, okay? Yeah. You just know, viewer, you're going to be so emotionally fulfilled. Your cup is going to be overflowing, okay? And it's all because you are strong beyond measure, okay? You have persevered through something tough. If you feel comfortable to share, let me know in the comments, like just what like this difficult situation was for you and how you were able to persevere, because you never know if somebody else might be dealing with something similar to that. And I know obviously the same like actions don't, or like how nothing is the same for everybody, but you know, maybe if you're feeling comfortable enough to share, then somebody else in our community might see that and it might actually empower them as well. So, you know, yeah, that's beautiful, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading here, guys. Thank you so much again for joining me here in today's reading. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe this video, okay? Since I did this free reading for you, if it resonated for you and you would like to exchange the energy back, like I said, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I also have, if you feel guided to donate to my channel, the links are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much again. Please take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Take care.